Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. This is Devin, and my Flosstube is Hoops and Needles. I'm so glad you joined me today. Today is April 3rd, 2020, and it is 11:30 in the morning. And I am coming to you from Northeast Florida on a very sunny day, which is good. I hope you are all well and you're doing good, considering the circumstances around the world. I am doing good. I am enjoying my time at home. I am still working as a caregiver, so I go into work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then I have Thursday through Sunday off. So I have been stitching, I have been finishing, and I have been gardening and enjoying my time at home. I am a homebody to come by anyway, so staying home isn't a big thing for me. In fact, I'm enjoying it more and more as time goes on. This is a channel about all my cross stitching and my crafting and my life events, which happens to be gardening right now and stitching. So I hope you grab whatever you're drinking, a cup of whatever you're drinking, you're stitching, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy what you are going to watch. First off, the giveaway. I have a giveaway, and I did the random YouTube random comment picker, and since I'm filming with my phone, I can't show you, but they picked Proverbs 31:22. Yay! So I will comment on your comment, and then if you will send me an email with your address, I will get that ready and shipped out to you. So congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your winnings. Up next are, let's see, my FFOs. I have been FFOing a lot lately, and that is a good thing because I have a drawer of shame, as everyone says. So I have been finishing a few things and stitching a few things. So let's get into FFOs. The first up is, I think it's called Easter Bunny Etching, and it is in the new, what is it called? The new Primitive magazine, and this is my redemption of it. Rendition. So, and I really enjoy how that turned out. And then up next is Little House Needleworks, and it's called the Rooster and the Hens. And that's the pattern. And this is a start, a finish, and an FFO. And I love how this turned out too. This turned out perfect. And this box you can find at Michael's, and I will list the item number down below. And right now I looked on Michael's, our site, and they're $3.99. They're regular $9.99, and they're on sale for $3.99 now. So I will list the item number in the remarks after this. And then up next is, I think it's called Easter Parade by Brenda Gervais. And I had stitched this last year, but I just finished it this year. And I love how this turned out too. And then I just did this one this morning. I had stitched this a while ago. And I cleaned out my craft room yesterday, so I organized all the stuff and everything. And I found this frame and all my stuff, and it fit perfect in it, so I finished it this morning. And if that's not the perfect saying for right now. So those are my FFOs, and my finish it. Two finishes. Let's get into new starts. And I have one new start that I started last night. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I didn't post this on Facebook, but Instagram, you'll see it's not the same as I posted last night. I started stitching it on the fabric I posted it on, which was Flex, and it was too light of a fabric. And so I found this in my stash, and I don't know what fabric it is. I don't know if I dyed it or if it was already dyed. But this is, get the pattern out for you. This one, it's a new market release. And I've changed the pink color and the red color and the green and the light green. Some of them I didn't have, and some of them where I ordered my floss from didn't have, so I just substituted them. If I wanted a darker pink, I wanted it, I don't know if you can see that. That's all I gotten. But I'm doing it on this dark color. It's coming up darker than it is in person, and it shows up better in person. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm liking it. So for some reason I've been liking stitching on darker fabric lately, so that's my new start. And then now let's get into whips, which I have a lot of whips. First up will be my Elizabeth Weston. I stitched on more of the border. I finished this area here with the flower, and that is where I am with Elizabeth. And I try to stitch on her every Wednesday, as that is the dedicated day to stitch on her. So that's that one. Next up is by Waxing Moon Designs, their Patriotic House one. I finished this one already. That one's been finished, but I started on the second one now. And that's how far I've gotten on that one. So, and this is done on 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. That was already tea-dyed. And then the next one I'm stitching is the LW Motif Sampler 1821. I was hoping to have this one finished, but I didn't. And that is where I am with that one. Still loving that one. The colors are so pretty in that. And then up next is my Blackbird Christmas / English Garden sampler. English Garden one I'm doing. And I got some of the green in that big basket done. And I just love stitching on the darker fabric right now. And this is Blackbird's Christmas Garden, but I'm changing it to English Garden. And then up next is my Lucy Cold Cut. It's 1825. Yep. And this is where I am with this one. Let's see. I have some more of the border done. And this fabric I dyed myself, but the colors are just so pretty. So that one I've been working on. And then the next ones are old whips. They're over between, I would say, 12 and 15 years old. They're my oldest whips. And I wanted to focus on them this month in April. So I brought them out. And this is, I worked on this one a little Wednesday. Let's see where, this way. It's on pink, 28 count fabric, and I did a little bit of the rose and the leaf up here. And let me show you the pattern. It's in an old magazine. Oh, here it is. That's what it looks like then on a pillow. And this is what it looks like then on a footstool. And it is out of Cross Stitch and Needlework, February of 1999. So I'm hoping to get a lot more done this month on that one. And then the other one I want to work on is this one. And this is a Stony Creek. And this is done on a blue and white dyed fabric. This is really dirty. I'm gonna have to really wash this when I get done. And this is done on 28 count fabric too. So those are my two oldest whips that I want to work on. And that pattern is in this book. So that is what I've been working on the last 2 weeks. And my plans are to continue working on those, focus on the two old whips, hopefully finish some more stuff now that I have my my craft room or a little more organized and stuff, and I can find things better and stuff. So those are my plans. So next up is haul, and I have a lot of haul. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Well, it's been over some things I haven't shown for a while, but some things I got in the mail over the last 2 weeks. So let's get started with haul. First up is Shepherd's Pie by Plum Street Sampler. Has a sheep on it. Another Plum Street, Bless Our Land. Summer Salt Boxes, Salt Box. And this is by Brenda Gervais with I Needle and Thread, and it's Baltimore Salt Box. And this is just Tiny Modernness, Just Go Left. I thought this was a sweet one. I love the colors in it. And these next two are by the Bay Needlework. This one is called Mountain View Bay, and the next one is called In My Father's House. And then this I got off of Stash and Load, Birds and the Bees by Heart and Hand. And I got this one, Madame Chantilly, the Easter. And I'm waiting for, I think, spring and the 4th of July one. And this I got off Stash and Load, Plum Pudding by Brenda Gervais. And another one off of Stash and Load, Flake the Snow Baby. I have the violet one stitched, and I've been looking for this one, and I found it, so I grabbed it. So those are all the new patterns I have gotten in the last 2.5+ weeks. Next up is some fabric I got. I was watching Stitching in Idaho, I think it's called, and she's a quilter, and she made some, I think, project bags out of this fabric, and I stopped the video and had to go get it. This is the one, and then this one, sorry for the crinkling. This one has birds on it. And I got the one with the bees on them. Then here's the red one again. So I will be making project bags out of those. And then I was watching another Flosstube, and I can't remember, who was it? Can't remember it. If I remember, I'll list it below. But she made project bags out of Caffey Facet fabric, and so I had to again stop the video and go look on Etsy for some fabric, and I found this one. Got this one, so this will be a project bag too. Very pretty. And then Creative Carol, Priscilla and Chelsea showed bags that she made for them on their Flosstube, and so I stopped the video and went over to her website and ordered this bag, and it came in this week, and it's gorgeous. That's the inside. And then that's the back. They're all zinnias. Just makes me happy. And you can get her bags at KreativeCarolDesigns on Etsy, and I'll list it below too. And then Crosshatch Quilts, Christy. She's awesome. She has a Flosstube. She's awesome. She quilts, she stitches. Her stitching is beautiful. Her quilts are beautiful. Well, she makes these bags, and you can message her and see if she has any made, or if she'll is making any. So I did, and she sent me some pictures, and I picked this one, and it's so pretty. It's quilted on the front, and that's the back. And then the inside is that. Gorgeous. And she has a little scissor zipper pull on it. So thank you, Christy, and thank you, Carol. And then I had ordered this from Fat Quarter Shop a while ago, and I didn't show it. I don't think I showed it, but it's one of those boards for your threads. It's supposed to be for quilters, but we use it. A lot of people use it to catch their threads with and stuff, so I ordered me one of those. So that is my haul for the last 2 weeks. Nothing else going on here. I've been gardening. I just posted some pictures of my garden this morning on my Instagram and Facebook. I planted zinnias, cosmos, hollyhocks. I have sweet peas, but they haven't come up yet. I have tomatoes, jalapenos. Our avocado tree has little avocados on it now, so hopefully they will stay on there. Last year we got avocados, but they fell off right when they were little, so I don't know why that happened. If anyone out there has an avocado tree and knows why our avocados last year fell off when they were little, I would say they were probably about 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches big. They just fell off the tree, so hopefully this year they'll stay on long enough to get ripe. So the one plumeria has leaves on it. The other ones are still turning green, which is a good sign. And other than that, nothing else. So that is my floss tube for this week. I hope you guys are all staying well and enjoying your stitchy time and doing a lot of it. I know I am. So until then, be well, stitch a lot, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Goodbye.